Apparently he felt so guilty having gay. He called his mom and told her what was happening, then hung up before she could respond and presumably disowned him. What the f***?
A bunch of bad bitches ain't doing the bad bitches. Do me some things, couple C's on they bag.
Okay, you know what I was like thinking to myself? I'm like, last year was like literally for the girls. It's like you had Charlie XCX, you had Sabrina Carpenter, you had Chappelle Rowan, and then you had Dress to Impress. Like, it was truly for the girls. It was actually like a good year. I enjoyed that a lot. That was fun. Like, you had straight men playing Dress to Impress. That was insane. Honestly, I was kind of like talking to myself, but honestly I think that's good intro for the video, and I feel like that's a good segue for this video. Like, you have straight men playing Dress to Impress, which is like for the girls, and in this video I'm going to be giving straight men a sexuality from their gay confessions, because playing Dress to Impress is gay as and listening to girls music, that's gay as like, you can't listen to that music if you're straight. Please don't. I'm joking, okay? Oh my god. If you're straight and you actually like think that, like, oh my god, I don't want to reinforce toxic masculinity. When I like, okay, let me be clear for a second. When I like talk and be stupid like that, like when it's kind of like obviously dumb, I hope you guys can tell that I'm joking. When I say like when girls kiss each other it's like not gay and all that stuff, I'm obviously joking. Like, I hope when I say stuff like that, like Dress to Impress, like men can play this stuff because it's gay as I hope you're aware that I'm joking, because that is dumb as okay? You can do anything in your life. Like, a sexuality is just a sexuality. Doing in your life doesn't define your sexuality whatsoever, except for like obviously. I hope you know that I'm joking, because I do feel like sometimes people can't tell. When I was editing my diagnosing video, I felt like I was kind of like joking a lot, and I felt like I had to clarify myself, but like I'm like I feel like people will get it, but like I didn't want to clarify myself, because I feel like clarifying yourself also in editing just takes away the video presence. Just constantly clarifying yourself, I'm just like, okay, I don't need to clarify myself. So I hope you're aware, and that was kind of a long intro, but I need to get that out of my chest, because I had some comments that something they just genuinely don't get that I'm joking, and like obviously not everyone can tell that I'm joking, but if I say something dumb, I'm joking, okay? Anyways, I think you guys know this video. If you're new here, I give straight men a sexuality from their gay confessions on Reddit. I put them in a tier list, and I'm gonna go over the tier list right now. First we have straight question mark, then we have the closet is glass, then we have gay tress, then we have girl eat my ass. Because at this point this confession was super gay. Like, girl, you might as well just eat my ass. Like, at this point, eat my ass and put your d inside of it and me. So
this is it. This is it. I finally got this bitch.
Girl, when you see me, and what you fit do? Bow down.
In my 20s, I lived in Salt Lake City, Utah, and had with at least 3 married men. Does that count? Are you really asking me, does that count? Are you truly asking? Like, I'm gonna put you on gay dress? Like, you went out of your way to be a homewrecker to have with 3 married men. Like, you're gay as and I would put this on girl in my ass, but I feel like you're a bottom. Oh, they said forgot to mention gay male here. Okay, period. So you're really not supposed to like write in this subreddit, this is for straight men. Are you straight? Because like, what the? Let's just reinforce my thoughts, you that. Anyways,
I want to suck all the out of his balls. I want his dropping in the back of my throat. I want to lick every inch of his body. I want his veiny hands pressed firmly on my neck.
Made $20 getting a BJ. $20 is $20. Well, yes, $20 is $20, but was the $20 really worth you changing your sexuality? Because now that you got a blow for a man, you are now gay. So was that worth it? Now, are you happy with $20 is $20 now? Are you happy now? Are you genuinely happy that now you're gay? A disgrace. Genuinely a disgrace. Whore. What is happening? I hope you guys watch through my intro. Please Please tell me you didn't skip the intro. I put this one on straight. You know what? You know, you ate this. Bro, you could get 2 Starbucks drinks with that. That's our new Twitter gay for pay star right there. Finally, I could tell this story. I am a stand-up comedian, and one Saturday night, I did a show for about 200 people at a club in Cincinnati. After the show, I get a Facebook friend request from a dude who was at the show, and he talks about how I was funny, and he said that I was the cutest guy in the club that night. I was on such a comedy high. It was my first paid weekend that I thought nothing of it. We talked for a little bit through Facebook IM. I don't know what that is. Oh, Facebook messages? Girl, should you just do Facebook M? What's IM? Oh, instant message. Oh, okay. Period. I don't... Thinking he was just a fan of comedy, I accepted his offer to get lunch with him at a restaurant near where I lived at the time. We go eat and have a pretty decent conversation. Afterwards, we shake hands and go our separate ways. The moment I pull up to my apartment, my phone buzzes and it's a text from that dude. The text said, and I quote, "Do you have any interest in being more than friends?" Everything hit me at once. I felt like a moron. This is crazy. Said edit. Wow, this got big. And yes, I realized I am a moron. Here's the initial conversation in case you want to call me idiot again. So he gave us a photo. Dang, is it like really that serious? Okay. "Hey Alex, you're really funny tonight, and Lewis was right. You were the best looking guy in the class." Wink face. Girl. Haha, thanks man, and thanks for coming out. Girl, he came out to you in this text message. Girl, no problem. Good luck with the second show. I don't live too far from blank, just up blank. We should get a drink sometime. Thanks man, that set went all right. And yeah, that sounds good. I don't drink though. Well, yeah, you are a dumbass. I think you are a dumbass. It's very good to be self-aware. Like, I'm so happy you're self-aware because you're dumb as Okay, so here's the thing. Did you like it or not? You just call yourself dumb. Like, did you enjoy it or not? Or like, okay, I'm dumb and I'm gay. Like, so like, are you gay and you're an idiot? I don't really know. So I don't know, this confession is something because you guys are morons too. Like, you guys are dumb too. Like, my gay viewers, like the gay viewers, like watching, like a part of the LGBTQ gay, yeah, like you, the gay viewers right there, yeah, like you guys are dumb too. Like, you guys are dumb idiot morons also. So it's like, I don't get how that correlates to you being straight. Like, I think things are left out. So I am going to be putting this one on straight question mark because I don't know question mark. I don't know question mark. I just don't know question mark. Like, I don't know. Full aim, but made sure the balls didn't touch. That's new. No, that's new. Now, I haven't heard about that rule of the balls touching. I haven't got to that chapter of my straight encyclopedia. I haven't got to that chapter of what's gay straight men encyclopedia. I haven't got to that chapter. I didn't know your balls touching was gay. So here's the thing. I don't understand. How can your balls not touch? I'm gonna put this girl in my ass. You already did anal. Like, girl, might as well just in my ass. But I feel like you're a bottom. So honestly, like, I would put this probably lower because I think having sex with men is like not gay. When guys have sex together, it's like cutesy and fun. It's not gay. But like when they kiss each other, that's like gay. And like them touching their balls, like that's gay. I think their balls did touch. So like now it's gay. So like I had to put you up there. But if your balls did not touch, you're good. Like, you're good. Like, thank God. Like, thank God. Thank God. Even like a centimeter of touching, even a little millimeter of touching, a millimeter of touching, you are now gay. The gay DNA has transferred to the balls up to your brain. So now you have gay brain. I was about to throw up. Why did I say that? That was gross. But like, might as well just eat my ass at this point. Like, I'm sorry. Like, what the full anal? Like, full anal. 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 full anal, full anal, full anal, full anal, full anal, full anal, full anal.
Yum yum.
Slept in the same bed as my best friend, even though there was another bed available. I was going traveling the next day, so in our drunken state, we figured it meant we could hang out for a few more hours. No regrets, would do it again. I also slept in a bed with a buddy of mine who is actually gay. I figured it was better than sleeping on the floor. I will also do this again. Period. I want to put this one on straight. I don't feel like manipulating you. I kind of don't feel like manipulating you, because I feel like there's probably some straight men watching this and being like, oh my god, I should not sleep with my straight friend. That's gay as like, I'm sorry, if straight girls can do this, straight guys could do this too. Like, you guys, there's nothing crazy going on if you just sleep next to your straight best friend. I think the fact that you have to write this is like, girl, like, it's just reinforcing the toxic masculinity. Like, I just can't. Like, oh my god. People truly do think this shit is gay. It's like, girl, it's not gay. You're so insecure in your sexuality if you think this shit is gay. If you're insecure, might as well just suck his Sorry. When I was in uni, I experimented with my dorm mate, an exchange student from Russia in my freshman year. We didn't do anything besides hold hands and cuddle for a while. Then the incident happened. Okay, already red flags. We were wrapped in a blanket watching God knows what in the dead of night, and I wanted to do more than just kiss. I looked at him and he knew what was up. I went over the couch. I went over the couch and he stood behind me. Everything was going normally until he pulled out his phone. He started yelling in Russian, which was a total killer for me, but he was still going at it. That's kind of hard. Like, I don't know. The yelling went on until he came and started crying. So you're telling me he was yelling on the phone, you, and then starts crying when he's done? What? Apparently he felt so guilty having gay sex. He called his mom and told her what was happening, then hung up before she could respond and presumably disowned him. What the f is happening? What the actual f? What the f? What the actual? So he called his mom while having sex with you and confessed to his mom, and his mom disowned him while still having sex. Like, what? After that, we just drifted apart. He switched to a single dorm and I got a new dorm mate after that. No homo. I think he's alright now. Okay. First off, what the f did I just read? Second off, this is probably the most unhinged shit I've ever read. What just happened? Like, this literally took... What just happened? I feel like my brain malfunctioned. Like, from the beginning, it was like cutesy, and then like, whoa, it got like insanely... So, you are chilling with your dorm roommate, right? And then you guys have like some sexual tension going on. And you bend over the couch. First off, dookie bits everywhere. Your Russian friend decides to stick the water bottle in the hole. P.S. Do not try sticking your water bottle up in your hole. You had to go to the doctors because the cap was up in my rectum. And so like now he's like pumping. And then he decides to call his mom while doing it. And he confesses to his mom while doing it. And then his mom disowns him while doing it. And then he cries and comes while doing it. What the hell? The fact that he knows that he's not doing something right to him and him calling his mom while doing it, it's like, what the hell? I feel like this is probably a little extreme. It's like when you're like murdering someone and calling the cops while murdering someone. It's like, why would you do that? Shouldn't you do it after? Also, like, wouldn't I just ruin the moment? Like, what? I'm gonna put this one girl in my ass. Both of you guys are gay as and in insane denial. Also, you made me giggle when you said no homo at the end. Like, who you're lying to? Hung out with a guy I sort of knew through somewhere else. I knew he was gay. We would hang out a few times, just chatted and watching TV at his place. At some point, we went quiet and he moved closer to me. We made out for a while. Then our hands moved to each other's crouches, and soon enough we built each other. His was pretty big. It was a lot of fun to give on the basis I figured, why not? He me and it was pretty good. After a while, it started to hurt, but insisted he finish first. Gotta see it through if you agree to have in your. After all that was over, we cuddled for a bit and watched some more TV, then I went home. Saw him a few times after that with mutual friends, but never hooked up again. But it never got weird. Just had some fun. I'm with a long-time girlfriend now. She knows about it and is cool with it. Tenants I would recommend. You're gay. Yeah, that was probably the most gay confession I've ever heard in my life. Like, you bag. Like, I don't even do this because I'm a virgin. By choice. Do not get this shit twisted. Do not get that shit twisted. So I think first of all, it's kind of like the deets. Do we seriously need to know all the deets? It's always the deets. It's always the details that gives you guys away. Do we have to know that his Darmil was big? You guys, I don't know if that's a word. Darmil. And like, gotta see it through if you agree to have a your like, I'm sorry, like, gotta see it through. You could have just stopped. You know, you have the free will to like stop. I think he's bi, but I am gonna put this on gay dress, not on girl in my because I feel like they're a bottom. Like, fuck. Like, fuck. Where's that gay guy? Like, girl, hit my line. He said his Doomer dongle was pretty big. Like, girl, hit my line up. Hit my line up. You know, I'm classy. That was a joke. Like, I need to see your face, but I gotta do it to be cutesy and quirky. Because that's quirky behavior. You guys, isn't that quirky behavior being like, hit my line? Like, that's quirky. It's quirky. Can I ask a genuine question? Before you guys like hook up, do you guys like me assuming that you guys hook up? I'm sorry, that's funny as After a friend's birthday party, a real rager by the way, I woke up with another buddy of ours cuddling with me. I was hungover enough to just go back to sleep. No homo. Okay, so it seems like adding no homo at the end of things just makes everything not homo. Why is it has to be no homo though? Like, why can't it just be yes homo? We have to stop with this toxic masculinity and calling everything no homo. If you're straight, you're straight. And you know what I just realized? I kind of had an epiphany. Straight men do not want to explore the sexuality because of toxic masculinity, and then a sector of toxic masculinity is saying like no homo, cuddling, doing things that's kind of gay, and saying no homo at the end of I lost my thought, you guys. I was working with something and I forgot my thought. But I think generically what I was gonna say is that like straight men don't explore their sexuality because of toxic masculinity. There's a difference is like I feel like with girls it's like a lot more kind of like accepted because like there's no like toxic masculinity with girls at all, so it's like more just kind of like exploring. But with guys it's like way more toxic, like exaggerated and intense, like DL. Like, girl, why you gotta be DL? So I feel like them doing anything kind of gay scares the sexuality. It made me just have a realization that whoa, straight men are scared to explore their sexuality, and any little gay thing, even the color pink, scares them. And I'm saying this out of the kindness of my heart. Those people are just a little ignorant, thinking that stuff, like playing with girls' toys. You playing with girls' toys is not going to make you gay, and they don't know that because they probably didn't play with girls' toys. They're probably like, oh, so I'm straight because I didn't play with girls' toys. But no, you are born straight. And it's like, if you did play with girls' toys, it was still be straight. It doesn't matter. Straight men just don't realize that sometimes, and they think since straight is the norm, then someone playing with the girls' toys, they think like that's going to make you gay, when it's not going to make you gay at all. They're probably going to be straight. You know what they probably will do? They may want to like kiss a guy just to have fun. They probably don't want to like follow like your old rules, and they want to disown that, and like they probably will kiss a guy just to, for the sake of it, to like look back at the person saying, oh, you can't play with girls' toys. Like, you know what I mean? Even though they are straight, it's like they want to do it more because you said no. So it's like you saying no to that is like even worse. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like even. Okay, well, sort of, kind of, because it's like if someone says like, oh, like you can't murder people, I don't want to murder someone. I went on a whole ass tangent. It just made me realize when I just saw this like no homo at the end, where like I was with another buddy of ours cuddling with me, like, girl, that's like not gay at all. Then adding like the need to add the no homo, it's just like, girl, that's not gay. That's not gay. But I'm gonna put this on straight question mark. Girl, I don't know, did you like it? Do you want more of it? Like, I don't know, do you have a girlfriend? Watch gay for research. Okay, so you are a gay just because why are you watching gay? I do not believe you for research purposes, you liar. I do not believe you, dumbass ugly. Sorry, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Like, why did I feel the need to call him a cunt? Pecked kiss a dude to get a lap dance when I was like 12 or 13. The kicker is the girls thought it was gross and left. This confession was really short, but it told me a lot. So it told me that the girls were homophobic, like you homophobic roaches, but it's like period, because ew, you're 12. Then number 3 is like, whoa, you're gay, because why you pecked kiss a dude to have a lap dance, like you gay. Number 4, 12? Are you serious? When I was 12, I was watching The Adventures of Ninjago and having a crush on the blue Lego. That's a joke. Like, I don't even know why I'm like saying that joke. Like, I did not have a crush on the Legos. Like, girl, I did not know what a lap dance was. Okay, I'm gonna say a quick story. When I was like in middle school, when I was like 14 years old, when I was hanging out with the guys, when I was one of the boys, when I was like one of the dudes, like when I was like one of the boys, like I was literally like one of the boys. Like I was one of the boys. Like literally I was like one of the boys. They were like saying like off all these words, and I'm like, what the f are you guys saying? If I was like, what does that mean? They would literally look at me and they were like, they'll be so rude. They were like rude for no reason, and they were like literally not talk to me, and I'm like, okay, like whoa. So I'll be like left out of the conversation, but I never said that. I was kind of like aware, but I knew that's what would happen. So they asked me one time and they were like, have you off before? And I'm like, yeah. And they were like, to what? And I'm like, let me get back to you on that. I'm just gonna get back to you on that. And then they're like, how many times? And I was like, like one time, like 1 to 3 times. And they're like, oh, like he's done it before. And I'm like, yeah. Did not know what the they were talking about. And you know what happened after school? I did not do any research. I did not give a like, I truly did not give a I'm like, oh, like, okay, like I got through this conversation, like period. So that was that. And I'm gonna put this one on gay chess, because you're 12, and when you're 12 you kind of like know the things that you want to do. Like you kissed a guy to get a lap dance with the guy, like you're gay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, you could burn. Moral of the story, can we please stop this toxic masculinity I think people should explore their sexualities. It's even better for women too, because like, I'm sorry, like there's like gay men out there who just are with women. That's like not fair. That's just simply not fair to the women. Like you, and that's not fair to yourself. Why do you want to live that life? Anyways, I'm gonna go, and that was actually like a genuine cutesy like moral of the story. Bye.